Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more Breaking Bad. We're at season 3 episode 12. This one is titled Half Measures. The episode before the finale, so I'm expecting a lot of things being set up. We learned a big thing last episode, and at first I understood that it was her other son or something. I don't know why my brain just... But it's her brother. The little kid on the bike, it was her little brother. So, I don't know what Jesse will do with that information. I think he went to kind of see how they operated, maybe get a better idea of what happened to Gunzo. He looked pissed when he left. So, would we retaliate on a child? It's a murderous child. I don't know. But it can't be for nothing. I'm sure something will come out of it. I'm just not sure if we're gonna... Let's see what we do from here. So, let's go. Wendy. Hard root beer. Did he send her, or?
Are my feet okay? I know it's not the right way and all, but once I get my provisional, I can keep working at it.
He's using both feet.
Well, as long as it gets you safely from point A to point B, then who am I to argue?
Examples. She's still wearing green.
Hey.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, do you have a minute?
Yeah.
Could you go in and keep an eye on your sister for
sure.
me? Thanks.
All right, see you, Dad.
Bye, son. Hey, good work today.
Thank you.
Oh.
So you're promoting caution here, and you want a believable story.
That, it seems to me, is the safest way to make the best out of a very bad situation, yes.
But I'm noting a little hole in your plot, though. Why would your estranged husband be doing all this for you?
Because he loves his family?
I'm just not buying it. No, I think it would be better if the husband were no longer estranged. You know, maybe if he were back sleeping in his own bed.
Wow. It's suddenly a fantasy story.
I am at least going to be a part of this household. Dinner with the family every night of the week.
Not every night, no.
5 nights a week with 2 hours notice.
4. Don't.
And that is how we'll sell your little fiction.
We got a deal.
How about we stop somewhere afterward and get a beer?
Because they gave Wendy some blue meth. So that's their meth. Right? I think that maybe that's what he wanted to see.
No, thanks. No.
Seriously,
Wants
get a beer with me.
Wants to speak to him.
What?
Look at it and tell me if that's ours.
Yes, it's ours. Now put it away.
I bought it from the 2 guys who killed Combo. They had Combo shot down in the streets, and now...
I was calling him Gunzo. Who is Gunzo? Oh, I was editing season 2, and I think Gunzo is one of the 2 guys working with Tuco, right? That's why I called him Gunzo. That's Combo.
shot down in the streets, and now it's our product they're selling. Which means
Eesh.
our guy. This kid, He's 11 years old. These two scumbags, they got him dealing. They got him easy to control, easy to fool. All they get is juvie if they ever get caught. They used it to shoot my friend. I need Ryson.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I got the entire thing figured out.
No.
The delivery method, everything. All I need from you is the poison. That's all.
No.
Look,
They're just two other people that's gonna replace them.
I could be a mile away. Jesus. A method? Trusting to do this? You know what? That method stood up to your brother-in-law. Right? He questioned her for 5 hours. She didn't give it up. You know how it is, you know it? Because you're not in prison right now.
This is a ridiculous idea.
It's ridiculous. What, so you're saying it's not gonna work? Yo, it was a good plan back when it was Tuco, and it's a good plan now.
Tuco wanted to murder us. These guys don't. Apples and oranges. Do I really have to sit here and explain the difference to you? This achieves nothing. It accomplishes nothing.
I'm with Walt on this, but I think the plan would work.
If you don't see what it accomplishes, there's no way I can explain it to you.
But I get why Jesse
Listen to me.
wants to
You
do
are
this.
I'm doing it.
Oh,
With or without you.
okay.
Knock, knock.
Christ's sakes, Marie, you don't say knock, knock in. Like that.
Well, I like saying.
Knock, knock.
That's not the rules. Christ, again? It's 3 in a row.
Have you been playing cards with your dad?
No. Why?
That was your
Cause he
No.
Did you know that the doctor has told your Uncle Hank that he can get out of here anytime he wants to?
Oh yeah?
Do I look well enough? I'm shitting in pans, peeing in pitchers. Can't move my legs.
So people in wheelchairs should be in hospitals? What about people on crutches? Maybe I should be in here too. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Deal, you little prick.
Psst, bitch. Promised me that he would be here.
Oh, he promised.
Jesse?
Why didn't you tell me? Let's wait then. Okay, so what? We pay him off.
No, it's not about money. It's about getting him off the streets, getting him to calm down. What if we, could you get him arrested?
why not?
You want your criminal associate taken into police custody?
Minor offense.
Oh,
Pinkman
it's
in
a
jail,
minor
I don't know.
offense.
So it's possible, right?
Well, it falls under my premium services package, but you can afford that. I'll call my PI.
Oh boy.
You understand what you have to do? You okay with this, right? You got a kid. Imagine these two guys had Patrick working as a mule, making him kill people. Wouldn't you do anything to protect your kid?
Of course I would. I'd do all kinds of things for him.
I feel like they're just gonna get replaced by two other dudes doing the
guys-
same thing.
They gotta go. Right?
You're gonna kill every single one of them? Like, it's not just them. They're not alone. They're not running this shit alone.
Tomorrow, we'll be in touch.
What are you doing? If you need to talk, use the phone.
This isn't a phone talk, Walter. I spoke to Goodman about Pinkman and this plan of yours.
And?
I'm not gonna do it.
Why?
Because it's moronic.
Saul said you've done things like this before.
The problem is the boss wouldn't like it.
Saul?
Gus.
My boss. Your boss.
Our boss.
You got a good thing going here. We all do. I used to be a beat cop a long time ago. And I get called out on domestic disputes all the time, hundreds probably over the years. But there was this one guy, this one piece of shit that I will never forget. 270, 280. But his wife was real small, like a bird. My partner and I get called out there every weekend. Nothing we could do but pass her off to the EMTs, put him in a car, drive him downtown, throw him in a drunk tank. He sleeps it off. Next morning, out he goes. Back home. One night, my partner's out sick, and it's just me. So I cuff him, put him in the car, and away we go. Only that night, his sideways asshole is in my back seat humming Danny Boy. And it just rubbed me wrong. So instead of left, I go right out into nowhere. And I kneel him down, and I put my revolver in his mouth. And he's crying, going to the bathroom all over himself, swearing to God he's gonna leave her alone, screaming, much as you can with a gun in your mouth. And I told him to be quiet. We just stood there for a while. And after a few minutes, I took the gun out of his mouth. And I say, so help me, if you ever touch her again, I will such and such and such and such and blah, blah, blah.
He ended up killing her.
But 2 weeks later, he killed her. Of course. Caved her head in with the base of a wearing blender. We got there was so much blood you could taste the metal.
Gus's advice: don't do the same mistake twice.
I chose a half measure when I should have gone all the way.
Damn.
I'll never make that mistake again.
Is he suggesting to get rid of Jesse?
No more half measures, Walter.
He said the plan was moronic.
I don't get this.
So,
I don't get this at all.
it's like
All I'm seeing is the
suggesting
kid.
something
So where are they?
more serious.
I don't know.
Gonna need you to come with me.
Take a walk.
I'm scared.
Where are we going?
That's where they meet, right? Oh, you see Gus? I wonder how he met Gus. And like how their whole partnership started. Because it's secret. It was undercover, I guess. Low key. Oh. That's where they are. She's like, oh, they're always around. I know where he is. Oh, well, ain't that awkward.
I understand that you have a problem with two of my employees. It is true that they killed one of your associates. It is possible that they acted rashly. But on the
They
other
would like to
occasion,
apologize.
this will go no further. It will be settled right here.
Damn, it's the first time he meets Gus.
Told him.
Oh.
Listen to me. You have one friend in this room. This man. Those men outside are my trusted employees. If it wasn't for this man and the respect I have for him, I would be dealing with this in a very different way. You don't look at him, you look at me. This is what happens now. You will shake their hands and you will make peace. And that will be the end of this.
No.
Oh. Jesse.
Jesse. These assholes of yours, they got an 11-year-old kid doing their killing for them. This how you do business? You okay with this? You got anything to say here?
I don't like this.
Bring them back.
You're gonna tell them to stop using the 11-year-old?
No more children. Understand?
Darn it.
You keep the peace.
Yeah. I'll keep the peace.
Shake hands.
Oh.
Jesse! Jesse!
Ray, let the people who get paid to do this do this.
The people who get paid to do this do a lousy job. So I guess this is what you want, huh? Just lying in a hospital bed, Getting sponge baths from nurses.
Marie. Hey, what are you doing?
Seeing what I see.
My best here, Marie.
We'll see.
Doing.
I'm in this bed for a reason.
Oh.
It's a waste of time. Besides, what if someone comes in?
Let him. I don't care if someone walks in.
Marie, what's wrong with you?
If I can get the groundhog to see his shed,
It's not gonna happen, I'm sorry.
I'm betting it will. And if he does, you check out of here.
He just.
I'm not gonna bet on whether I get
He's
a
kind
boner.
of scared to
It's no bet. No
get
bet
back
here, no
out
bet.
there.
You afraid you'll lose?
You know what? You're just being foolish, you know?
We have a bet?
You know what? You got 1 minute.
1 minute? All right, that's a cakewalk.
Yeah, it's just sad. I mean, it's pathetic.
That's good. Keep talking. Struggle.
Marie, give up. I mean, seriously, it's not gonna happen.
It's like, God damn it. Fucking penis of mine. Traitor. Oh, it was funny.
Tell me you're busy.
Hello. Grandma? Slow down, I can't. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Do something to.
Oh,
They get rid of him? Because he knew too much?
I hope you're not waiting for an apology because I did not rat you out. Call me back.
So the TV turns itself off, huh?
Yeah.
But first, more details on our top story case that 11-year-old Tomas Cantillo may have been the victim of a gang-related execution. An anonymous tip brought police to a playground. Gruesome crime.
Can you turn that off?
He just put it together.
Hey, did you know your dad and I are thinking about maybe starting a business together?
Seriously?
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Jesse, no. 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 I know, buddy, but no. Knock, knock. No. I'll get paranoid again. Jesse. Daddy walked to the rescue. Get in the car.
Run.
Oh. I have chips. I love that Walt knew exactly where to go because he put it together, you know? Jesse wasn't answering his calls, and it wasn't because like, you ratted me out. It was because he was planning to do this. And I get it, you know? Like I said, like what's so hard with this show, and good at the same time, but I mean hard for me, is especially like on a first watch like this, I can't help but trying to understand everybody, right? And it's hard in the heat of the moment to be like, oh yeah, I agree with him, because you don't know what's going to come out of it. You don't know who will end up being right or wrong. All you can know is like, this feels like it might not be a good idea. And usually Jesse's side of things is like, it's probably not a good idea, Jesse. Because he doesn't deal with things in a very like laid back manner. He's more impulsive. He acts on his emotion, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for the business that he's in, doing this is a problem. Because like Walt said, your actions have consequences and affect other people, you know? And I feel so stressed out for Walt sometimes. Well, I guess I feel his stress because he's just here to like clock in, clock out, do like cook meth, make his money, help his family. That's all he wants. But he keeps, because I think he does care for Jesse, right? And the thing that was hard to watch during the scene with like Walt, Gus, and Jesse and everyone else, like that scene was great. But what was hard to see is like Walter, you could see that like he agreed with Jesse, but from his side of things, he's just trying to keep the peace, right? And he's like, doing this will only bring bad things. And my take was kind of like, well, if they're like Gus's employees, they're just gonna get replaced by two other dudes. Like, killing these two guys won't magically make so that they don't use children or like, you know? And by having this meeting, I don't know if they just, like, they're not allowed to use kids anymore. And they kind of, like, he knew too much, so they had to get rid of him. Or they did it just to, you know, it was, let's say, on Jesse's side, it was like, well, at least, you know, I can't kill you guys, but at least I saved this one kid, you know? He can go home at the end of the day and be like, at least they're not using kids anymore. I did my part. Oh, well, you know? So I think it's also like kind of a screw you to Jesse of like, see what you did? Like, that's on you, you know? So I think it's a mix of the two. I couldn't help but refer to Walt as Daddy Walt when he ran them over. Because in a way I feel like he's trying to, well, yeah, protect Jesse, of course, by telling him, don't do this, it's stupid, they're gonna get rid of you. But like, he doesn't want Jesse to have to like commit these actions. Like, he will do it for Jesse. And I guess he was also saving Jesse's life because he probably wouldn't have survived this altercation. It was 2 guns versus 1 gun. And I think he would have, you know. And then he finished the guy on the floor. And he said, run. That was insane. I'm so excited for the finale of season 3. Oh my god. Gus is going to be upset. And Gus, he's still terrifying. We caught another glimpse of him being scary. It's like, no, don't look at him. Look at me. So yeah, very, very sad for that boy. Because I quickly understood that Jesse wasn't like, oh man, that kid has to go. Because he knows that he's a kid. He's being manipulated. He's, you know, it's not him that was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna kill a guy. It's these people using kids that are the problem, you know? So he was blaming these 2 guys and not the kid, which I kind of expected, but I didn't know. I was just like, maybe Jesse will be so pissed, so mad that he's gonna look at the kid and be like, the ending of the episode was simply amazing. And Walt really is your only friend, Jesse. So don't fuck it up. Alright, so great episode once again, and I can't wait to watch the next one. So, that was season 3, episode 12, Half Measures. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.